Let's do this, everybody. A big old punch to the groin, known as the Calder Cup playoffs, with your Chicago Wolves. 132 points in the regular season, which, by the way, just to check, Michigan won 6 out of 82 games. Congratulations to the Michigan K-Wings. Pure trash garbage. Meanwhile, shout out to Henrik Zetterberg and Danny Heatley, Radim Verbata as well. Our top line in Chicago was insane. And yeah, it's the last season for Zetterberg and Heatley in the AHL. So let's hope they end their tenure in the minors on a high note. Shout out to Kyle Calder and Tyler Arneson, who are up there as well. What, for the Cleveland Lumberjacks, is it? So, but yeah. Amazing season for Zetterberg, but will it translate to the playoffs? Again, we have seen them blow a 3-0 series lead and a 3-1 series lead. They're taking on the Providence Bruins, who won just one game of their final 10. Oh my God. Mikko Koivu's the biggest named prospect. Marcel Hossa. Nicholas Cronwall on defense, though. Two dudes that shouldn't have been signed, so fair enough. Okay. Please don't find a way to punch me in the balls again. We win game 1. Oh, God. Gerald Diddick had a 3-point night. We win game 2. If they blow this... If they blow this, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I'm going to go. I'm just going to go. I don't even want to make light of the mental health issues, but where my mind went was like, I'm just going to fucking shave my head like Britney Spears and start waving umbrellas at people. Like, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Do not get reverse swept. Please. Please, God. Please, God. Oh, thank God. Oh, it's a sweep of the Providence Bruins. Thank you, Jesus. Whew, the hair stays intact for now. Thank God. For now. It remains for now in the front. Don't look at the back. Whew, don't look at the back. Oh, it's going fast. I'm going to turn 30 in like 2 months. It's just going to... Gonna be great. Anyway, they actually did a thing and swept the Providence Bruins. Oh, Duke has to see a bald spot. Oh, big time. Big time. John Cena and I, same hair genetics. It's rough. His has lasted longer than mine has, though, so fair play to him. The Detroit Vipers are next. Let's take a look at how the boys did, though. In that opening round. We're also going to go best lines just to make sure like power play, PK are good to go. But again, that top line is absolutely filth. It's so good. So good, so good. The defense is disgusting too. Shout out to Gerald Diddick and shout out to Rick DiPietro. Rick, this might be the only thing that you ever win, buddy. Tight spot. What's going on, by the way? Good to see you. All right, here we go. Here we go. The Detroit Vipers won 43 games in the regular season, so they're not exactly a slouch. They do have Sheldon Keefe on their roster. And former Islander Steve LaRouche. And some young douche named Sean Avery, who will grow up into an old douche. Oh my God, so many teams have 48 overall players on their squad. This is nuts. They do have an 81 overall goalie, though, in Tom Barrasso. So, this might not go well. They win game 1. Lose game 2 for their first loss of the playoffs. Win game 3. All right, it's a best of 3 from here on out. Game 5. Oh, my God. 61 wins, and you're not even going to make it out of the second round. Oh my God, it's going to game 7. Game 7 on home ice. Chicago versus Detroit. Here we go. First period. Well, we are winning. Riku Hall scores on Kochan as well. It wasn't even Barrasso. Second period. Oh, baby. Third period. Yes. The Chicago Wolves survive a scare and are going to the conference finals. Thank God. Thank God. Where they will play fellow 61-win team Grand Rapids. Jesus. Hermes Christ. Bet you know that's what the H stood for. Okay. Well, the other side is Hamilton and some other team. I don't recognize all the logos yet. Louisville and Hamilton. Well, Louisville and Hamilton. And we get to take on Grand Rapids. That's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. We look at what the boys have done so far. I mean, it's that top line that's killing it. Gerald Diddick as a veteran. The Duck. Wow, but what's going on, by the way? Grand Rapids. Rob DeMaio, Joe Juneau, Rob Zaminer, Wayne Primo. Jesus Christ. Bill McCall. They got a pretty good team. Sammy Salo. Who's their goalie? Martin Prusa. Yeah. Yeah, this is, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Would love to make a Calder Cup final, not holding my breath. We lose game 1. Win game 2 in overtime. Lose game 3. Lose game 4. I mean, at least they got a little bit more playoff experience, but the boys are just cooked here. They're cooked. Will this be the final AHL game for Danny Heatley? Oof. And Henrik Zetterberg, they win game 5. Can they win game 6? Game 7. Winner plays the Hamilton Bulldogs for the Calder Cup. It was 3-1. The Wolves force game 7. First period. 1-0 Grand Rapids, Bill McCalt. Second period. We were down 3. Old Diddick gets one back, but we're down by 2 goals. Heading into the third. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Power play. Trent Hunter. The lead's down to 1. Power play. Well, hey. We're down by 1. The game is close. Do we have alternate jerseys? No. And that's okay. They have alternate jerseys. No. And that's okay. It comes down to this. 3 minutes to tie game 7 and force overtime, or our season has come to a close, as have the careers of Henrik Zetterberg and Danny Heatley, at least in the AHL, as Sammy Salo picks this one off. Salo back for Bill McCult, broken up by Neal. Great block. Dupuis for Nico Kapanen, who dumps it in. Colt gets it back. As I am having to set up the boys to be as aggressive as they can. Puck dumped in again. Up ahead to Joe Juneau, the veteran. Juneau in front. My God, what a save by DiPietro. Diddick up the wall. Verbata to Danny Heatley. Off the puck by Sammy Salo. Heatley throws the body. Come on, Heater. Didick! Oh, the blocker save. Back over. One back again. Salo in trouble. Avoids a hit from Zetterberg. Got to get a forward change out there. Nick Hovland carries ahead. 2 minutes left. Hovland to Salo. Big save, DiPietro. Salo to Hovland in front. Bill McCult poked away by Didick. Didick to Meze. Now Dupuis. Pascal Dupuis. Winner goes to the Calder Cup final. I want it to be our boys. Lindgren. Errant pass, but they're killing time. 90 seconds. Trent Hunter. For Colanos. Dupuis! Scores! Pascal Dupuis! The dream is alive! We are tied! 13th of the playoffs. Jesus Christ! Woo! Pascal Dupuis has tied this game at 3 with a minute and change to go. And a timeout here for Grand Rapids after surrendering the tying goal. 1:27 to go. 13th of the playoffs for Dupuis. The Wolves are hungry. Rabada in front. Heatley. It was broken up. Zetterberg to Heatley. Good save by Prusek. Oh, great chance for Heater. Keep the boys aggressive. We want the win. We got the momentum. Zetterberg on the draw. Can't win it. Johnson to Lefebvre. Knocked away. Gerald Didick. Here we go. Find Zetterberg. Nowhere to go. Primo. Wayne Primo has it knocked away. DeMaio. Lindgren. Glove save. DiPietro. Not going to call our timeout here, and I might live to regret it. We'll get the second line out there. Dupuis back on the ice. They win the draw. Lefebvre.
That's a real tough penalty to take a ton of pressure on your PK unit late in the third period to hold this game tied.
Grand Rapids with a big-time chance here on the
I hate it here.
back underway as he wins the draw inside the
Power play for Grand Rapids. Two teams that each won 61 games. Oh my God, Xander fanned on it. Vlad, they have full pressure.
Chicago's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. And they get that.
Defend the lead, boys.
The puck's not loose. Sends it in on the attack. The Wolves have it behind.
Oh my God. Wine handle. Oh my God, that would have been amazing.
Tenacious
Woo.
pass with a puck along the wall.
Devoyne shower handle.
And that's
Nearly brought it home.
the offensive zone. Oh, at the buzzer, a big save.
Barrett Jackman would have never been allowed back in the city of Chicago if that ended the game.
Not all heroes wear
Sweet Jesus.
We'll find out who the hero is next.
We go to overtime.
Will there be a 0 overtime set to go? Grand Rapids takes possession to open the period, and they go right back to work here on their power play.
Salo. Oh my God, good save by DiPietro.
There's the whistle as the goalie.
Ugh. Set up to be his
Here on the draw, and
defensive as we can be. Chris Kelly takes the face off. We still got 1 minute and 7 seconds of PK time here. Avla DeSalo fanned on it, gets it back. Wires one high. Jackman clears it out. Oh my! Chris Kelly! Oh. He just didn't have the speed. At least he got a backhand on net, but that was a hell of a mistake by that defenseman. Ooh, wasn't it Rick Jackman? Rick Jackman definitely did not win a Calder's. I appreciate the comedy. Jackman scores! Short-handed! The Chicago Wolves are going to the final! Matthias Winehandle. Of all people, deflects the Barrett Jackman shot, and the boys are going to the Calder Cup final after a few years of absolutely fucking blowing it. Heatley and Zetterberg will get a chance to win some hardware before heading to the island. Shout out to Rick DiPietro too. He made some great saves there. It didn't tear anything. The tying goal from Pascal Dupuis, and then right here, Barrett Jackman shrugs off Bill McCult, and it's Winehandle in front. The Griffins absolutely blew it. They were up 3-1 in the series and 3-1 in this game. But right here, Bill McCult misses the hit. Jackman circles through. And what a deflection. That was heading right into the glove. And Winehandle bats it down while kneeing Sammy Salo in the balls. Unbelievable. The Wolves survive. The Wolves are going to the Calder Cup final to take on the Hamilton Bulldogs. Our AHL team has finally figured out how to stop choking. Allegedly. Allegedly. Oh my God. Whew. Didn't Marchand also hit Sammy Salo in the balls? Allegedly. Shout out to Danny Heatley, Henrik Zetterberg, leading the way. Two 21-year-olds getting ready to join up with the NHL team next year. They went from depth forwards to third-line players. I think Verbata, yeah, Verbata is going to be joining them. We're going to have a good team next year in terms of young talent. What does Hamilton look like? Chris Herperger. Chris Herperger. Like, you got Dean Sylvester, Willie Mitchell, Yuri Dopira, former Islander. Heater lost his abilities. Dan Cleary, Jamie Heward, Donald Brashear, Fernando Pisani, Petri Newman, Dan Lacatour. Okay. They got a pretty good mix of Noah Osland. You snipe, they just knew that he should be good. But yeah, Brashear's got 70 penalty minutes in the playoffs, which is incredible. Goaltender Dominic Roussel, who has been excelling. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Game number 1 is a win. Game number 2 is a loss. Game number 3 is a win. Game number 4 is a win. The Chicago Wolves. Can they do it? Game 5 on home ice. First period, 1-0 Hamilton, Fernando Pisani. Second period, 2-2. After Rita made it 2-0, Didick and Berglund. The Wolves could be 20 minutes away. It might be the only damn trophy we win in this entire franchise. So I gotta make sure I enjoy it if it happens. Gerald! The big D. And the D stands for Didick. Oh my God. The Chicago Wolves are 90 seconds away. Perhaps. We can't wear the dark jerseys. We got to wear the home jerseys. White was the style at the time. 90 seconds away from perhaps winning a Calder Cup with Danny Heatley, Chris Neal, Rick DiPietro. Our numbers are glitched out because it's a great game. Why wouldn't our numbers be glitched out? All right, boys, it is time. Yeah, fine. Heater. The Bravada penalty called. Heatley drew a call. Gerald Didick. Here's Heater. Danny Heatley stepping through. Heater. Save. Rebound. No. 1:03 to go. Is it time? Chris Herperger took a penalty at the worst possible time. Ooh. It's like this game's been out for 4 months. Finger turns it over, as Jeff Finger was off to do. Corey Cross dumps it in. 54 seconds. Jeff Gilson for Verbata. We're having trouble getting it out of the zone. Brown, Cleary, empty net. Pascal Dupuis. The net's empty. Dupuis wins it. Pascal Dupuis, the most clutch man on earth. And the Chicago Wolves are going to win the Calder Cup. They did it for Heater. They did it for Zetterberg. Let's go. Some horrific collapses for this team over the last couple of seasons, but they're going to get it done tonight. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Ye old Chicago Wolves getting it done. Whew. We love ourselves some Pascal Dupuis, even with glitched out numbers. Survived a gigantic scare from Grand Rapids, and now they're going to get it done. Cross turns it over to Zetterberg. This will be his final AHL game, at least for the Wolves. Who knows, maybe he returns 15 years from now. One last hurrah. But the future looks bright for the boys. We had a better season than we were supposed to. And now we got a good crop of young talent ready to step up to the NHL level. And we have a draft coming up. Who knows? Maybe we'll have some lottery luck. We won't, but that's okay. We can still dream. Pisani, good glove save. Ricky DiPietro, Calder Cup champion. The Chicago Wolves get it done. Let's go. Ah, it feels good. We'll draft Tingus Pingus from Latvia. Let's go. Love to see an AHL team win it all. Promising future for the boys. Eat shit, Herperger. Herperger. Out to one Henrik Zetterberg. Noah Ostlund, time traveler. It wasn't enough for him. Surprised they didn't pull the goalie again. They knew it was over. They knew it was over. Paulie, what's up? How are you? Who the hell is even our captain right now? 27. I don't know who that is. Look at the boys getting it done.
handshake line. Sometimes it's just a look in the
Getting it done.
Here comes the pizza, see it?
Shout out to Roussel, the 32 months it has been a bit. I hope you have been well as well. It is good to see. Thank you for the 32 months on the primer. Look at that. Calder Cup champions. Oh, it was Chris Neal as our captain. Captain Neal. You'll love to see it. The celebration we saw so many times before they relegated the NHL celebration to the AHL. Chris Kelly wins a Calder Cup. You'll love to see it. They'll be well.
Time for these champions to get money for the camera, duck faces, selfies, all of it.
Missing teeth.
That'll be $70.
We're doing it together because you're champions. I got a few on my wall. I had my teeth, James.
Oh, God. It sucks because I know so many people now that work on this game, and they are nice people who try really hard. But Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, can we get those boys some help and some more money? Holy God. You're Calder Cup champions. The Chicago Wolves. Oh my God, of course the cup disappeared.